Hey guys, welcome to Aesthetic Programming's YouTube channel. I'm Kai and I'm your host. So I want to start by thanking you, and not just by saying thank you, but by giving you a free Alexa Skills Kit course. Normally, this course is a Udemy course, which means I sell it at $10 to $15 depending on the promotion on the online learning platform. The course has done pretty well, has over 3,000 students worldwide, and it has an average rating at the time of 4.5. Now, just for you guys, just for the subscribers and viewers of the channel, I'm gonna make it a free download. All you have to do is go to the description card below, click on that link, sign up to the email list, and you're gonna get an email with the details on how to download it. You're gonna get a link to the source code, and also you're gonna get future notifications of courses. Speaking of future courses, I'm making an intermediate Alexa Skills Kit course just for you guys. So if you also want to contact me, maybe telling me what future lessons you want to see on that course, go ahead and do so. I'm always eager to see what you guys think about the products. So go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure you have that bell notification on so that you get all the latest news on aesthetic programming. Alright, peace. Hey guys, it's Kai from aestheticprogramming.com. Thank you so much for signing up for this course. You guys are now part of the aesthetic crew. Now, let me begin by welcoming you and setting up the right expectations for this course. This course is a beginner's course. However, you should be familiar with Node.js or with vanilla JavaScript so that you don't feel completely lost when you are following along in the code alongs. Nevertheless, I do try to explain everything into detail. So regardless of your programming level, you are encouraged to take the course and build some amazing skills. If at any moment you feel stuck or you don't understand something, you have two options. If you're in Udemy, you can post a question on the student forum and I will reply to you within 24 hours. If you're on YouTube, you can also post your questions in the comment section below and I will reply to you within 24 hours. One more time, thank you for signing up for this course. I will see you inside. Alright, so let's begin the setup and let's go over to open up your browser and let's head to developer.amazon.com. Right here on the top, you're going to click on Developer Console and you're going to log in with your email and you're going to put in your super secret password. By the way, if you guys don't have an Amazon account or an Amazon developer account, you can create one right here. It's fairly simple. It's free. It's gonna just ask you your basic information like username, email, password, and such information needed. So once you have it created, go ahead and sign in. That should be it. Yes, there you go. Alright, once you're logged in, you're gonna go ahead and click on the Alexa tab right here at the top. Then you're gonna go into Alexa Skills Kit. You're gonna hit Get Started, and you're gonna go right here to the top where it says Add New Skill. Now, here is the basic skill information that we need to set up. The skill type, leave it as custom interaction model. That's fine. Language, English US. If you want to create any other kind of language supported skill, you can do so. We're not going to do that here. On the name, go ahead and put greeter, because yes, we are gonna build a greeter skill together. And now you might be saying, really? A greeter skill, Kai? What good is that? Well, of course you're not gonna go publishing this skill per se, and you're not gonna make any money out of it. But what this video, the purpose of the video is for you to get the basic understanding of Alexa Skills Kit, the basic structure of how it works, and then you can build your custom skills and possibly make money or win a few contests like I did. I built a few skills. Amazon rewarded me with a free Alexa device and with some Alexa swags, and it's cool. It's nice to get appreciated for the work that you do. Now, that's gonna be the name of the skill. The name of what you're gonna look for, or how you're gonna look for your skill in the Alexa skill store. Then you're gonna have the invocation name. On the invocation name, let me give you a tip. So Amazon, the way they've tried to design Alexa is to make it a virtual assistant that is very how can I say it? That it doesn't sound too robotic, I guess. It doesn't make it seem like you're talking to a machine. So they want to make sure that the skills are conversational, just like if you were speaking to a person that's right in front of you. So on invocation name, try to think of a phrase. I suggest a word that is easy and that makes sense with your skill. So here even Amazon gives you some requirements and some recommendations, like no numerics, no Alexa, no Echo, no Amazon. There's a limit of characters, and recommendation that it should be maybe 3 or less words. In my opinion, it should be maybe just 1 word, max 2. In our case, we're just gonna put greeter as well, because that's how we're gonna invocate our skill. That we're gonna be like, Alexa, ask greeter to say hi, or ask greeter to fist bump, ask greeter to greet. It makes sense. And it's simple. It's just 1 word. Everything else just leave as is. Save, and then click next. Here on the interaction model, we have something that's called intent schema. This intent schema, what it is so I'm not gonna repeat myself with, like I said, I'm not gonna teach you the really technical details. You can find that in my blog post or in the YouTube channel. But what it is when you speak to Alexa, you have multiple requests that you can generate. One of those requests, it's the intent request. Now inside that intent request, we are going to specify what kind of intents we want our skill to handle. So the structure of the intents is pretty much another JSON object. Then you have the property name intent, which is an array of intents. Makes sense, right? For our skill, we're gonna use 2 intents. We're gonna have intent named hello intent. If I could just spell intent. And now here is something else. Pay attention to this. This intent is gonna have something called slots. Now this slots, what it is Um, think of them as variables, like placeholders inside that intent, where you can dynamically store information that you want your end users to, you want to collect from your end user. So in our case, for example, since we're going to be greeting our friends, we want to collect their first name. So it could be, Kai, Sebastian, Tatiana, Anna, you name it. Now, like I said, the slots, it's pretty much another array, because you can have multiple kind of slots for one intent. And then inside there, we're just gonna have one, which is gonna be called name. And we're gonna be, well, it's name, and then the actual name of it is first name. And then we gotta specify the type. So we're gonna put type, and then for this one, we're gonna use Amazon.us underscore first underscore name. Now here is something interesting. We have, as you can see, a prefix of Amazon. Why is that? Because actually this slot is already built into the Alexa skills kit. So we're just making use of something that Amazon is giving us for free. Isn't that awesome? And you can, for example, I don't know, if maybe you want your skill to support other languages first names, like maybe some Spanish names that are not built into the Amazon US first name, you could potentially make your own custom slot. Now, that would mean that you would have a different type, your own type, and then here in the bottom, you would need to specify the type and enter values. So we're not gonna get into that right now, just because we're in the USA. I am in the USA, and this is enough for me, and should be enough for you guys to get a grasp of, like I said, the whole structure of the skill. Now, we are gonna use another intent, which it's called, I'm gonna put here intent in quotations, and here's another Amazon built-in stuff, Amazon.stop intent. So this is pretty much whenever Alexa's talking and you want to ask Alexa to stop, yeah, that's what it is. Now, let's move forward. We're gonna go to sample utterances. So, by the way, you can, if you want to find out more about the built-in things that Amazon provides, you can go to the developer.amazon.com/docs with the documentation and all, and you're gonna find all sort of helpful information that you can use into your skills. Now, what is a sample utterances? So those are the phrases that we're gonna specify that are gonna trigger our intent. So we call this hello intent, right? So what we're gonna do is, let me just copy paste that really fast, and we're specifying phrases, example phrases that our end users are gonna use to trigger that intent, so that on the back end, the Lambda function knows that, oh, this person's trying to trigger the hello intent because they said this phrase, so I'm gonna handle it this way. So we can use say hello to, and then curly braces, first name. So this curly braces right here, and of course I misspelled that, first name. So here we are providing the place where we're gonna collect the data from our end user for the first name. So I can say hello to Kai, say hello to Sebastian, you know. And this is gonna go back and it's gonna look at that first name, it's gonna look at the type, and it's gonna Amazon's gonna try its best to find that name in their database, and they're gonna use it as as a placeholder. So let's go ahead and do a few more phrases. We can do say hi to first name. We can do hello intent greet first name. And we can do fist bump. Why not? Something cool. What are the kids saying nowadays? Oh, fist bump. Yeah, that's cool. Fist bump first name. Optionally, you could specify other phrases for our Amazon stop intent, but I'm not gonna do that just because Amazon already did that for us. It's built in, so they handle those sample utterances for us. Isn't that great? Just put save. And did we name it differently? Fist name, of course. First name. Now we should be, let's try it. First name. What's wrong with this? Oh, okay. First name. Yeah, we're waiting. You could just skip it, but I want to make sure that I don't get any errors. So I always save and I wait until the whole process is finishing, making sure that I'm following the right pattern. There you go. Successfully updated. Alright, so now hit next. Oh, an airplane is passing by. Awesome. Alright, so now we're in the configuration, which this is we're gonna configure the endpoint or the Lambda skill, the Lambda function that we're gonna create. So we're getting to the good part. For now, just put AWS Lambda and leave it as is. Now go ahead and open up another tab, and what we're gonna do is we are going to stop the video here, and I'm gonna see you in part 2. Alright? Alright guys, welcome to the second part of the Alexa Skills basic tutorial. Thank you for joining me. On part 1, we went over how to set up the basics of Alexa Skill. Now we want to understand how to handle the logic using the AWS Lambda function. So we're going to go ahead and type in aws.amazon.com, and in here what you want to do is you want to sign into the console. Now again, like the developer account, you need to create an AWS account. It's completely free as long as you select the free plan. So this is gonna ask you for your credit card information, but it's okay, go ahead, you can sign up. They're not gonna charge you as long as you stay within the free plan. And you can find more details as to what kind of plans they offer and whatnot if you are thinking of making a high volume skill that you're gonna have, I don't know, 2 million users or something like that. then you're probably gonna have to pay. But at that point, I'm assuming that you're gonna be cashing some money from that skill, so it's gonna pay itself, you know. All right, so once you have that AWS account created, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna log in. Let's log into the okay. Now once you're logged in, as you can see, recently visited services, I already have the Lambda here because that's mainly what I use AWS for. But if you don't, you can go ahead and in the search bar right here, just type Lambda and select that first option right there. Here in the Lambda functions, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna create a function. Amazon does give us some like basic blueprints where you can, you know, get it and it'll give you the basic setup of a skill. But we're not gonna do that because I want to show you how to make it from scratch so that you fully understand what's going on. So click on that. Then on name, we're gonna put greeter Alexa skill function. Yeah, let's go with that. Now here on the row, you might not have choose an existing row because you might not have any rows created, but you can go ahead and create a custom row. It's gonna take you to another page, which is it's the IAM row management console. Leave that as is. It's gonna give you Lambda basic execution and create new row policy. You're gonna click on allow, and it should automatically close and take you back to this page, and now you should be able to choose an existing row. And you're gonna, of course, you're gonna select the one that you created, Lambda basic execution. Alright, once you have that selected right there, just go ahead and click on the create function. Alrighty, so now it's gonna open up the text editor for the skill, but I don't like using this. It's too basic. It's just like if you were writing on a notepad. It's not gonna, I think it's gonna color coded, but I don't like it. I use Visual Studio Code. I really like it, especially because lately I've been doing a lot of node development, and this has a lot of things that are built in right at the back, right at the package, right at the box, that support a lot of node stuff. So if you're into node, this would be your best text editor as of this date, as of what day today, let's see, as of Sunday, November 26, 2017 at 10 p.m. This would be your best bet when it comes to a text editor, just in case you guys want to download it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and create a new file, and in this new file, what we want to do is we want to do our exports that handler is equal